What's up, everybody? Gonna send this link to my Discord real quick, and then I will pay more attention to the stream. But yeah, um, I don't know. I think we're gonna go back to streaming at night because it was putting too much like gaps in my schedule. I'm the type of person where I can focus on something, but if you distract me for 5 minutes, it's like an hour before I can start working again. So it's very difficult for me to like take an hour off during the day and then actually get stuff done, because then after I'm done streaming, I'm like, oh, I'm hungry. Oh, I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Like, it's just, I don't know. Sometimes I'm like my own worst enemy. Sometimes it's difficult for me to stay on task. It's like a gift and a curse. Like, I can hyper focus on things if I really put my mind to it, but any minor distractions, it's like it's all over. But yeah, I got a lot of good work done today though. Filmed the first part of a new series. Obviously I didn't film the whole thing, but yeah, I've been going through the strategies of war. It's pretty fun to go through. Different kind of stuff from what I normally would do, but now I'm starting to go through power of awareness by Neville. And where is this link? Okay. Okay. Is anyone here yet? No, no one's here. Perfect. I really should just do this before, but I'm just lazy. Or not lazy, it's just like I said, I have to focus on things more. Looks like people just joined though. How's everybody tonight? Everyone having a good night? Hope everyone's doing well. I'll probably stay on for like an hour, so hopefully we have a good conversation. Yeah, what's everyone up to tonight? Everyone having a good time? What's up, Skilly? 123. It's a funny name. I don't know why, I just like it. Did I send this? Yeah, I sent this link. Okay. But yeah. Let me just. What? That's worthy of a ban, right? Just ban people for minorly annoying me. That's how this is gonna be. What's good? Sunfire's hot. Damn, we got 26 people in here. Big dumb man. Yes, I'm very dumb. How'd you know? Do you want to know why Socrates was considered the smartest man in the world? What? I mean, you just like what you like. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. You can't reach 50 million subscribers. Oh wow, you got me. You have 100 million. Damn. I just got my first girlfriend. What are some tips to keep her? I mean, just like whatever you've done, whatever has happened to you, don't take that into the relationship. Bro, I missed the joke. What joke? there's no price on that. There's something that you can't undo. It's like, who am I to? I don't even believe in the death penalty, so it's like, who am I to make decisions like that? You know what I mean? But yeah, like whatever's happened to you, whatever people have done to you, like don't put that on this next person. Don't allow that to you do it for free. Don't allow that to define this new relationship. Like at least let the person let you down before you know begin treating them like you treated everyone else. I think that's a good rule of thumb. And it's also like understand that like you have to be happy without this person. Like in order for you to be healthy in a relationship, you need to be healthy with yourself. You can't be looking for happiness from someone else. It has to be complementary. It can't be the end all be all. I mean, it's like they can't be your drug dealer. They can't be your only source of happiness. You got to be it for yourself as well. What's up, Adam? How's everything? I mean, I was just giving you, I don't know the exact scenario. I think that's the number one piece of advice I can say, though, because that's something that I didn't understand until really recently. That's something I wish I understood, like, my entire life, because it's not just romantic relationships, it's also with, like, family, with other people, and it's just really, it's a general topic or discussion of channel. Honestly, everything, to be honest. I review books just in excuse to talk about things I want to talk about. What is this? A stream? What do you mean? What's up, Kirby? How's everything? So bright. Feels better. Pinky Business's number one fan. QAF, thank you. If you were a ruler of your own country, what would be the first law you would enforce? Damn, that's a good question. I don't know. I don't really want to ever be a ruler, but I think freedom of speech probably. I think freedom of speech is the first thing any good country needs. How do you feel about the United Healthcare incident? I mean, I don't have an opinion on it. It's not like it's not good. Like it didn't solve anything. Like I'm assuming it was politically motivated. I'm assuming like the person wasn't on board with the healthcare industry. It's like, what did you do? You just sent yourself to prison. It's just stupid. Like I don't know. It's the same thing as like people lighting themselves on fire in protest. Like what did that solve? Like you didn't do anything except make people think you're crazy. Like I don't get that. Called you a big dumb man. I mean, I don't really care if you think I'm dumb or not. You look handsome. Thank you. What's up, Haley? If you were to fight to death and you had to fight two chimps with a bat or gorilla, oh damn. I don't know. That's a good question. I would have to say chimps, because a gorilla is just, I don't think like, because you'd have to get close enough to a gorilla to stab it with the sword, you know what I mean? Whereas like, at least a chimp, like they're strong, they'll be stronger than me, but they won't be able to like pick me up and throw me. What's up, Avery? Why do you do this though? Because I want to? What do you mean? Like, I don't know what kind of, it's like, why do we do anything? It's because you want to. What's up, Avery? I saw it the first time. You take a gorilla with a sword? That's true. I agree with you with the chimps are dangerous, but I just like, think of how close you would have to get to a gorilla to actually take it out. That's my main concern. Like, maybe with the chimps, I could swing the bat 2 times quickly before they can get to me. Probably not, but I think I just have more chance with that. What's up, Shark Space Gaming or Games? My bad. I must be tired. I can't read at this point. I read like probably 1,000 pages of stuff today. Not like every word, like skimming, but just I'm exhausted right now. Could you beat a gorilla? No. Bro, I don't think... Have you seen a gorilla? They're like... I don't know how tall they are, but like they're like 400 to 600 pounds or something like that. You got banned from a stream for saying hi. It's 9:33 for me too. Why did you just keep spamming it like that other person is? Okay, that's enough. See, I only ban people for just being unfunny. You asked them about religion? I mean, I could see them not answering, but I'm not gay. I don't... Why, like, why is that a question? Do I look it? Like, I'm sorry if I do. I don't know what to tell you. I genuinely should have asked that. Thinking about it now, I just set myself up to get roasted. You got banned for spamming womp womp. I mean, was it at least funny when you were doing it? Or a woman? Do I look like a woman? I don't. Thank you. He called you sir. Wow, such an honor. Dude, I don't even want to. What's the book of the day? The book of the day. I guess you want to know the book I'm reading right now. It's called Brave New World. Pretty good book. Interesting. If you had to commit one crime, what the crime you could commit would never happen again. Oh man. Damn. I'm trying to think of like the most annoying crime. What about like stealing something from someone's car? I feel like that's such a like annoying thing to deal with, or like breaking someone's window. Messi or Ronaldo? Probably have to say Messi. I already banned him, don't worry. It's just like, if you're gonna roast me, be funny. Like, that's the thing. Roast me and be funny. That's all I ask. Like, I'm gonna ban you if not. That's just... Eagles won, so did my Minnesota Vikings. How the Vikings doing? I haven't seen any of their games recently. Dude, I thought the Eagles were gonna blow it, honestly. I'm not that big of a fan. Like, it's like, I watch the games, but it's like, whatever. But I really thought they were gonna blow it. Tell you what, Bryce Young's actually pretty good. What's up, Cole? 11-2. Okay, that's pretty good. Which Robert Greene book do you recommend to start from? I say you can't go wrong with 48 Laws of Power, because that's going to give you probably the most bang for your buck. Like, it's going to be the most general, and I mean, if you, not saying you have to study the book, but like, even just going back and reading the headlines, you'll like remember them, and you'll start thinking of instances where you can apply them, where people use them against you. I think that's a good way to start. I really like Mastery, because Mastery is about kind of finding your own path, kind of forging your own way, you know, creating your own field, kind of like Nikola Tesla, Edison-esque. Like, I like that book a lot. That's a really good book, especially if you're like trying to establish yourself. Laws of Human Nature is like a crash course in psychology and philosophy. I think that's something that you would be really interested in if you like those subjects. Yeah, really start with those. Those three are probably the best. Let's see what's under your cap. I have a shaved head. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I hate your hat. I'm sorry. What's your favorite book? Probably The Book of Your Dad. It's a really, really good book. Do I have? Yeah, I have it right here. This book is my favorite book. Do you go to the library or buy books online? I buy them online or in the store. I just have like a weird, like, I don't know if it's an obsession. I mean, it's really not that, like, something that's that bad. It's not that detrimental, but like, I like having the physical copies of the books. So, change the cap, it's mid. I'm not gonna stand up to go change my cap. At what age did you start feeling qualified to give advice? I mean, it's just like, I am, yeah. Sunfire Shop, do you want to be a mod? I'll make you a mod right now so I don't have to keep doing it. Because none of my other moderators are here. So with the negative people here, it's literally just because I'm doing a vertical live stream, so it's just people I'm showing up in their shorts feed. That's why. It's really good for discoverability, but it's like it doesn't always put people that are actually interested in the stuff. The Holcroft Covenant is the best action book. Okay. Welcome to life. You can't ban people because you don't like their opinion. I mean, I don't care. It's just like if someone's spamming, I'm gonna ban them. That's the thing. You know what I mean? Like if you disagree with me, cool. It's just I'm gonna ban you if you're spamming because it's just annoying. Like if you're just annoying and I don't feel like you're adding anything, boom, gone. That's it. That's really it. Like if you disagree, cool. I don't mind. I like disagreement. I like having different opinions. I like being able to converse with people, you know? You're wrong? Okay. Yeah, none of my other mods are here right now. I don't know where they are. I have like 5 of them or 6 of them. I have no idea how many I have. My bad, I don't know what language that is. I don't speak it. I don't know what to tell you, Lewis. First time a creator actually talks to me. Oh, that's cool. It's a cool thing to hear. I mean, there's not that many people, so it's like, are you egocentric narcissist? No. Can you show your book collection? It's over there. I don't have all my books here either, but I can show you the ones I have in front of me because it's not going to be difficult to do. These are like half the ones I have in front of me. I just showed this one. This is a good one. Age. 24. There's some more of this books I have in front of me. What's your advice? Continue college or work? I mean, what's your major? Power awareness. I have more. It's just same age. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It's like we're not old yet, but like we're getting to the point where it's like, all right, you gotta figure things out. Computer science. I don't know how much going back to school would help you. Does that benefit your career prospects at all? Like, what are you exactly trying to do? I need to study 1-year language first. I mean, I would say like look for things in the time being, especially if you have studied for a year. Like, really just weigh out the options. Like, is it something you really want to pursue? Because right now I'm in grad school and I don't like it. Like, I wish I just went and got a job because it would have given me more time to do more stuff. Like, did you went to college? Yeah, I did. I'm going to subscribe. Thank you, thank you. You're 11? Okay. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do with that information. You look like my neighbor David. Okay, thank you. Someone yesterday, I was actually dying of laughter. They joined my stream and they go, "You look like my gay neighbor." I don't know why I found it so funny. It was just, I was literally like tears in my eyes. It was like first grade humor, but I don't know. It just caught me so off guard. I all right, fine. I'll now that you say that, do you review books? Yeah. Bro, you shouldn't have leaked your age. Then I wouldn't have thought twice. I forget like how weird people are, and it's like I don't. I get scared around that kind of stuff because it's like, I mean, I have a Discord and it's like, I really need more moderators because it's like I don't. If I'm not up, I'm not gonna see them. You know what I mean? I don't want it to reflect on me. Yeah, there we go, Connor. There we go. You didn't do anything. It's just Connor made a very good point. Why should I ban him? Yeah. Go Birds, yeah. I really thought they were gonna blow that game, honestly. Like, I mean, I don't understand why they don't know how to use Saquon. Like, literally all you have to do is run out the ball, like run out the clock with Saquon. But I'll see you later, Cole. Thanks for joining. Yeah, that game did piss me off too. Don't, my bad, my sister. I mean, even if that's not true, which I don't think it is, I don't care. Whatever. Oh, people have said way worse things, man. Come on, something serious. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like last week, like everyone was like the Eagles are winning the Super Bowl. Now I can already tell, like everyone's gonna be like, oh, they suck. What's your opinion on internet gangsters, people who romanticize a lifestyle and life they're living? I mean, I think that's just happened forever. Like, I really think that's just something that's been going on since the beginning of time. And now it just takes on a new form. And it's like, I mean, those people are going to get it in the end. Those people are going to, either get arrested or in some way going to, have their lives crumble. Like, you can only rent cars for so long unless people continue to pay you, and then eventually people see through the facade. Like, I mean, if you know anything about Ty Lopez, like that guy was like the OG, like influencer of that kind of thing, and like see where he is right now. You know what I mean? Like, he has federal SEC charges against him. I'm still in high school and not motivated enough to move forward. I mean, just keep your head up, man. Like, high school sucks. It really does. And like, just know it gets easier. Just know that like when you start to step out on your own, like it's easier. Dude, I don't like feet. I'm sorry. I don't know if that's what you're into, but it's not me. Bro, what the fuck? Have a good night. But yeah, I just think like, I mean, I think it's not morally right for people to like pretend and say like you can live out your dreams and do all of these things like, and they're living a fake lifestyle. But I think to a certain extent, like it's I don't know, like there's definitely people out there that are trying to genuinely help people, and then it takes away from their sort of credibility. To go to sleep. Have a good night, man. What subjects are you interested in? I mean, computer science, like, it's a good thing to know. It's a good thing to know baseline level of, but like, everyone's saying that STEM is the best field to get into, but it's like, Is it like it? The jobs aren't increasing at the rate people thought they were. It's a lot harder to get a job in STEM than it was like 10, 15 years ago. So like, I mean, dude, just make a decision based off of like what's gonna make you happy. Like if you find a subject fascinating, if you want to go study something, like if you don't care about how much money you're gonna make and you love history, go be a history teacher. You know what I mean? Go be a historian. Like it doesn't just do something that like maybe you don't make as much money, but you're happy doing it. You know what I mean? Watching from Brazil. Thank you, Bianca. Bro, you okay with furries? I don't know. I don't know any, so I don't have a problem with anybody unless they have a problem with me. Um, what's up, Tom? Zilla ability. All right, stop spamming. It's just unnecessary. Trump 2024. I mean, I hope the country gets better. I'm just uh, hesitant to believe in any politician, but you know, I'm willing to be proven wrong. Computer science, I mean, if you want to be an automobile engineer, just be an engineer. Um, like, in engineering, you learn computer science. Maybe not as much as you need to know to be qualified for that job, but like, having an engineering degree is not gonna, you know, require you to go so far into computer science. Need some advice? I mean, you can ask. I'll try to help you. Bro, what's up with people spamming? Why do people have so much free time to type? So weird. I think the thing about computer science, as well as engineering, as well as most STEM fields, is the institutions are like 10, 20 years behind the actual industry. And I think it's simply just because they have to get the things in the textbooks. They have to, they're not going to teach something that's not already established. Like I bet you now they're just starting to integrate AI into college, or at least they're trying to think about it. Whereas it's been around for what, 5 years now, 6 years now. Um, so I think like you can learn a lot of this stuff yourself and really just get yourself a degree that qualifies you for jobs, and like don't put too much emphasis on what kind of degree it is. Like as long as it's somewhat related, you can get your foot in the door, and it's really more so about connections than it is anything else. Set the market today. No, I mean, okay. See, the thing is, like, always act civilly until you can't anymore. Always act civilly until it's not possible. Like, I mean, dude, is it worth it getting into a fight if like you go to jail? You know what I mean? Like, is it like even if someone insults your mother, is it worth it like going to prison? Like, I don't think so. I think if you can remove yourself and just say like you're a disrespectful human being, like I think that will hurt more than any physical injury you can do to someone. So. No, again, it's I don't know um, the entire set of circumstances, but I think you definitely handled it well. Like, and it's a good thing to realize that like previously you would have lashed out. Previously you would have said something that would have possibly made a scene. You know what I mean? Don't scare me. I've been there, done that. Yeah, it's good. I mean, learning how to tame yourself and learning that sort of judgment. I think it's very few and far in between when we need to, you know, engage in conflict, engage in things that, you know, like if it's life or death, I'm not going to tell you to be a pacifist. I'm going to tell you to do whatever you need to do to defend yourself and your family. But I think there's like a fine line between that and like making a scene of everything. You know, like like think of the guys that are at the bars and like you bump into them and they're like fuck you, and it's just like It's like, what's the point? You know what I mean? You're gonna fight me because someone else knocked me into you. Like, what's the point of that? Like, you know what I mean? Just like I don't see the benefit to that. Where are you from? I'm from the U.S. Appreciate my positivity. No, the reason why I'm saying these things too is because I used to be the same way. I used to be the exact same way. I feel like we all have that streak in us where like we want to start things, and it's just a sign that you're growing. It's a sign that you're coming to grips with yourself. Like I need you guys to understand that like any external aggression, any external force you put out into the world is really just internal aggression. Internal, just something's wrong. You're not able to accept some part of yourself, and the more you stop, you know, forcing your ideas, forcing your way onto others, the more stable you are on the inside. So it's a real good sign of growth. Do you have any good songs that get me through motivated? I don't listen to music anymore. I mean, really, just like if something is making you happy, listen to that. If something's making you sad, don't listen to it. I think that's a good rule of thumb. There's a lot of really good like instrumental stuff. Like think of anything that's just uplifting. Like you can just get uplifting instrumentals, motivational music, and like just play that shit in the background, man. Like I think that would be much more beneficial than listening to whatever music's popular today. Yeah, I mean, I think it ebbs and flows though. From the U.S. Do I not look like I'm from the U.S.? I feel like it's pretty obvious. I mean, just think if you can control yourself while you're drinking, you can control yourself sober. So like, I think that's another thing as well. Like I used to be the most disciplined, stable person, and then I would go out on the weekends and I would just like stay up all night, do all these things, and it was just like I was just like it was like I was living like a dualistic life, and it was just like it wasn't good for me. You know what I mean? Nice hat, thank you. What do you do for a living? I'm a student. I guess we'll just leave it at that, right? You work in the stables? Yeah, sure. I don't know what I just agreed to, but sure, we'll go with that. You're from Florida? No, I'm not from Florida. Okay, if I was from Florida, would I be telling you to de-escalate the situation? I feel like I'd be telling you like to escalate the situation. I feel like that should have tipped you off. I'd also be more tan than this. I don't know how I'm looking on the lighting, but I'm really pale. I feel like it'd be like a travesty if I was this tan, this pale, and I lived in Florida. It just mean I never went outside. Yeah, I'd be telling you I fight alligators. Bro, that's like so crazy. There's just alligators everywhere. I was thinking the other day, like alligators are such a weird animal because like they could like literally just kill anything if they wanted to, but they're just so lazy that like they just don't attack things most of the time. Like most of the time they just lounge out and rest, and then like when they want, they'll just go crazy. You're doing YouTube for money or for fun? A little bit of both. I mean, it's not in the place where it's for like huge amounts of money, but like, I mean, wouldn't it be cool if I could do it for? That's the plan. You know what I mean? Any place? I'm on the East Coast. East Coast. I don't want to give like too specific of my location, but it hasn't snowed yet here. It hasn't snowed in a while. Hello from Vegas. How's it going, Riz Romo? Interesting name. How's everything with you? How's everything in Vegas? What's your plan for Christmas? I don't know, open presents. Hasn't snowed yet. Maybe it has, I don't know. I'm like oblivious to the weather. I walked outside the other day and it was like 30 degrees and I had shorts on. It's cold right now here. Damn. What is the desert, right? It gets cold at night. No, for Christmas, what I'm gonna do is get extremely drunk so I don't have to talk to my family. Don't go back on it. Don't go back on what? What do you think about the Book of Your Dad? You like it so far? Or did you not get it yet? Yeah, I'm from Texas. We'll say that. Why do you want to know where I'm from so bad? Nah, honestly, I wish. Texas seems like a really cool place. I've been to like, I haven't been to all states, but I've been to a good part. Just ordered. Wait. Okay, yeah. Let me know how you like it when you get it. It's still it's still probably my favorite book. You're just trying to find a community. What do you mean, like an in-person one or like an online one? If you want a community, just join my Discord if you're talking about online. But if you're talking about in person, I'm not leaking my location. Yeah, I got a Discord. It's on my channel somewhere. I don't think it's linked in the. I'm not gonna send a link in my chat. I don't know if I'm allowed to, so I'm not gonna send a link. But have you heard the Book of Gnosis by Tom Montauk? No, what is that? Is that like Gnosticism? I mean, I would assume it was, but yeah. What's up, TG's haters? I don't know why I laughed. This is funny. Is it fine? I don't care if you're 8. Why are you saying your age? Yeah, I mean, Discord's cool. I have no idea why I laughed. I was just trying to read it and my brain's not working. I think Discord is just cool because, like, I mean, aside from the weirdos that use it, I think it's a really good platform to, like, I don't know. From what I've seen, it's the best like group chat platform. Like GroupMe is terrible. Brain, yeah, I don't have a brain. I trolled. They muted you for 10 days. I mean, yeah, I'm not like, I don't know the rules on that because like I have no idea. I don't know if I have to like ban people when they start saying that. Showing support, by the way, subscribe and like, thank you. Spirituality, mythology, and alien technology. Okay, that's pretty interesting. What does Sigma? I have no idea. Subscribe, thank you. To be financially stable, how much do you need yearly? Depends what country, and it depends if you're talking about having a job, renting, traveling. Like it depends on the situation. Yeah, I think like if you make 40, 50 grand a year and you can do it remotely, like you can live in like not a third world country, but you can live in somewhere like Thailand and live amazing. To live here comfortably, probably got to make like 70, 80. I don't know. Really, again, it really depends. If you want roommates, if you want dad, whatever. I don't, off the top of my head, I don't know the numbers. Gotta go. Have a great night. Thanks for his Robo. Let me know when you read that book and we'll talk about it. I probably won't remember by tomorrow, but the support is real tonight. Thank you. Do you watch Brain Rot stuff? I know who the Rizzler is. Does that answer your question? I try not to, but it's like unavoidable now. In the US, what's up, Fluffy Kitty? Can't stick around? Damn, can't stick around, that's crazy. It depends what state. Depends what state you're living in. If you live in California, you got to make like 120 a year probably. New York probably similar. New Jersey probably similar. Florida probably a lot less. Unless you're in Miami. So again, it really depends. Do the thug shake. I don't know what that is. Wait, what about Riz? The Rizzler. Come on, you don't know him? That little chubby kid that does this. The Costco guys. Come on, you don't know them? I'm feeling this look. I love the zoo shirt. Thank you. From the Goonies? No, not from the Goonies. No. But I'm trying to think. I feel like it really depends on the city you're living in, and like, are you gonna get roommates? Are you gonna do these things? Do you like lasagna? I don't eat cheese. Sorry, Garfield. What's the hat from? Ooh, I don't know. You know what? I actually got this hat from my dad for last Christmas, and he didn't want it. I'm like, what? Wow. Do I eat pizza? No, I don't. I don't eat dairy. Cute pose. I don't even pose. Damn. Well, at least you got something, right? That is very morbid, though. Look intelligent like the thinker. Damn, thank you. Someone told me I looked like an idiot earlier. And I was gonna tell him a story, but I don't know if he's here anymore. I was gonna tell him about Socrates and why Socrates is. I shoved him in the closet. Yeah, thanks for joining Predator. That sounds weird saying. Thanks for joining. I'll see you next time. Thanks for sticking around. It was fun. Yeah, someone called me an idiot. I was gonna drop them why Socrates was the smartest man ever, and it's a really cool story actually. The Oracle of Delphi was asked who's the smartest man ever, and the Oracle said Socrates, and they go to Socrates and they tell him this, and he's like, "What do you mean? I know nothing." And all of these people are up in arms. Aristotle's pissed off. Pretty much everyone's so angry because they want to be the smartest man, and they go back to the Oracle, and the Oracle says the reason he's the smartest man is because he knows nothing. It's because he doesn't take any preconceived notion, because he hears all sides, sees all perspectives. That's why he's the smartest man. And I was gonna say that, but the guy left, so unfortunate. How old are you? 24. Fluffy kitty, I've only been asked that twice tonight. So ugly, what are you drinking? Water. Alan Watts. I like him. I think I would. Do I have a book by him right here? Yeah, I do. Actually, I don't. I don't know where it is. Never mind. Water. It's very well spoken. Thank you. Thank you. I try. It makes me sound a lot smarter than I am. Oh wait, no, I do have an Alan Watts book right here. I'm stupid. It's right here. Come What You Are. I think it says. I have to read more of his books. I can't remember. There's like I haven't even read his most famous one. I think I like it. There's someone in my house. Oh, is it my roommate? Alan's a good philosopher. Yeah, I like his stuff. Everything that I've read or listened to from him, I've really liked. So definitely someone that I gotta spend more time with. There's just so much things to learn, so many things to study. Like, it's almost a problem. Confucius by Ezra. Okay. Yeah, I'm eventually gonna have read like all the great philosophers, great mindset history. I just haven't got through all of them yet. Um, but yeah, it's like I feel like there's just so much to read, and it's almost like a problem because like I won't like I'm spreading myself so thin trying to like go to this guy, then this guy, then this guy instead of just like enjoying all of the author's works. Like, I mean, Jung's one of my favorite authors, but I only read a book by him like every month or so. You know what I mean? Whereas if I just studied Jung for an entire month, 2 months, 3 months, like I would have already understood everything about him. Good book is Flowers for Algernon. Okay. Hinduism and Christianity and Buddhism are closer. Yeah, it is really close. The metaphysical, the allegorical interpretations of the Bible are pretty much Taoism, Buddhism, Hinduism. They're the same. It's daunting. Yeah. Try to read more of the philosophers you disagree with. Yeah, I don't agree with most philosophers. Honestly, I don't agree with anything Nietzsche says except like how he views free will. So it's like reading stuff like that, like it just strengthens your own arguments. Currently reading Fairy Tale by Stephen King. Is it good? I've never read anything by Stephen King. Read on psychedelics now. Bro, I'm already like this normally. I can't imagine if I had. Like, I don't think that's a good thing. Like, my brain doesn't work normally as it is. Just giving me another excuse to be weird. This is gonna end up poorly for everyone. Like, next stream you just see me and I'm wearing like one of those like Eastern traditional garbs. I have a Schopenhauer book, but I haven't read it. What's his ideas? I know it's not will to power. It's power to will or something. I can't remember exactly what it is. I was like reading a little bit about his ideas. It seemed interesting. I just haven't got into it yet. He's one of the leading pessimists. Oh, I'm really gonna agree with him. I literally just listen and try to learn. Sometimes you sound foreign. How do I sound foreign? I don't really say that crazy of things. This isn't even like, when we get into other topics, I really sound like I'm out there. I feel like I'm pretty focused right now. Like when we get into esoteric religious stuff, like that's where people are probably like, this guy's batshit crazy. It's like, maybe. I mean, you gotta be a little bit crazy. You gotta be a little bit off to like do anything of worth. And I think that's like something that we need to understand. Solipsism. What is that again? I've heard that, I just don't remember. Yeah, I'm religious. Who's a philosopher? Just solipsism. Most of the philosophy I read is like pseudo-religious. Sometimes I think reading is overrated. First, I enjoy it, but I understand. Yeah, it's like an addiction too. So it's like, could I have spent my time doing more effective things? Definitely. So I agree with you to a certain extent. Only you exist. And that's an interesting idea. That's almost like religious. That's almost esoteric in a certain sense. So some people believe that like we're all connected and we all come from the same source to religion. I'd say Christian. The easiest way to say it. I'm more of like Christian mysticism. I would say Gnosticism, but I don't like the Gnostic beliefs. But really more so like an esoteric form of that. I say on the freedom of will. Okay. Because I have a, hold on, I'll get it real quick. I think this is like a collection of Schopenhauer's essays. So I'll look for the free will. Oh, I literally opened it up to the page. Look, freedom of will. Okay. Study pagan and Wiccan beliefs, but all yeah, they really are. Yeah, I mean Malcolm X studied the vocabulary. I mean he studied the dictionary like it was the Bible. And we got a Christian perspective. If in the beginning only God existed, how can anything? Yeah, that's my belief. That's like really what I like. Yeah, that's weird. I literally opened it to the page of the essay that you were talking about. Yeah, it's a sign, guys. I gotta read it. Does he? Because Nietzsche's interpretation of free will is that there's no free will because we're all somewhat shaded and pushed in certain directions by our upbringing, by genetics, by society as a whole. And he really said that there's no such thing as free will because all of our decisions are shaped by others. Which I thought was an interesting idea, because to a certain extent it is. Disappointing my parents. Don't we all disappoint our parents? Like, aren't kids meant to disappoint their parents? Gematria? Yeah, Gematria is cool. I know what it is. I've done a cursory study of it. I haven't gone like super in depth with it. Manly P. Hall has a lot of good stuff on that. He's a good book on Gematria and Kabbalah. It was like 80, 90 pages and I read it and I'm like, this is the most awesome thing ever, and I've just never picked it up since. Some people can see the synchronicity in life. Yeah, Jung was one of them. That's why I love Jung though, because he ties together all these ideas. What are your thoughts about the elections? Does it even matter? That's my thoughts. I'm kind of apolitical. If you had to like define me, I'd be a libertarian. I think the Constitution's the most fair document that's ever been written, and it's not really upheld. And until it's upheld, I don't really think that voting is going to make a difference. That's what led me to God. Yeah, I think synchronicities are like, sometimes they're just so true and you can't ignore them, and then you're just like, there's something else here. There's something guiding me. There's something that's telling me what direction I need to go. Yeah, I like Nietzsche's. I like his observations, but I don't like his conclusions sometimes. Like I agree with everything he says until he says the last 20%. I would say, because I think he takes it in such a negative spin. And it's not that I like don't like I appreciate his ideas. I just have a different worldview, so it's sometimes hard for me to. Yeah, George Carlin. I don't vote because it doesn't matter. What's up, Braden? Only so many things can be accidental. Yeah, 33. Yeah. That stuff's so interesting to study. Not like the schizophrenic people on social media, but like reading the symbols and seeing them everywhere. Yeah, I know who George Carlin is. Dude, we reacted to George Carlin on stream. Oh wait, forgot you just found the channel. Yeah, we did like 2-3 streams where all we did was react to his stuff. I love George Carlin. Like, some people call George Carlin a philosopher, but I think that's like selling short what he was. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, he's George Carlin. Like, to call him a philosopher, to call him a comedian, that's not doing it justice. Like, he transcends whatever it is that he was trying to do. I was in a class, and one of the most like left-leaning classes I've ever been in, and I literally cited George Carlin, and my professor like was agreeing with me. It was so funny. It was a environmental justice class, so it's like poor people living next to factories, and he asked something about jail, and I said it's like the old George Carlin bit. They're not putting prisons in nice neighborhoods. What do you think Joan Rivers would think of society? She probably wouldn't like it. I don't know Joan Rivers enough, but I don't think she would like it. I don't think anyone likes the current society. Schizos are great. I reckon people need to watch Brainwatch too. I mean, schizophrenic people are just like, they're like more spiritually aligned and they like kind of snap and they can't come back to reality. Like before, like there used to be more sympathy for them, but now we just throw them in padded rooms. Dr. Emoto, I don't know what that is. What is your view on free will? Has causing you to choose. I think we all have free will, but people don't exercise it. Does that make sense? Yeah, dude, I've heard she was hilarious. I've never really got into it. Eagles fan throw boundaries? Yeah, I mean, come on, dude. Fuck Santa Claus, right? Eagles Nation. Dude, I didn't think they were gonna pull that one out. But yeah, but my opinion on free will is like, I think so many people are so wrapped up in other people's ideas. Like, think most people's politics are based off what they see on the news. Most people haven't really gotten to the point where they can form their own opinions. They really just parrot other people's opinions. And I think it's really a shame because the only thing we really have in this world is our thoughts. The only thing we have is our perceptions, the way we view things. And I mean, we can actively rewrite our memories. We can actively rewrite what's happened to us if we view it in a different light. So I think it's kind of irresponsible for the individual, but again, it's like, it's their own decision. Yeah. But I also, I don't know if you're not religious. It doesn't seem like you're taking a religious view. I take a religious view, so it's we might differ just on that. What's up, Rose? How's everything? I'm gonna grab my charger real quick. Honestly, what I said, I think basically Nietzsche would agree with. Like, we're all born with the potential to have free will, but then day after day, we kind of conform more and more to, the influences around us, what we're told to believe, the subconscious impressed images on our mind. Like, I think these all kind of take away more of our like personalities and stuff. What are your views on the U.S. banning TikTok? It's not a good thing. It's not for anything. It's not for national security. It's not for anything aside from economics. If you look at the revenue from Facebook and Google, their revenue from ads is down because people advertise on TikTok. It's not anything except for financial motivations, and it's not a U.S. run agency, or it's not a U.S. run social media platform, so they can't censor stuff. They don't have any sort of control. They don't have any sort of regulation. You know what I mean? So it's not really a good thing, and it's going to allow companies to, have their platform shut down under the guise of national security. You know what I mean? So maybe TikTok's not a good app. Maybe it's not a good thing. Like, maybe there should be regulation, but like banning it outright is not the right answer. Like, whenever you have to ban something, it's probably not the best solution. Bryce Courtenay's Power One. What's it about? Yeah, that's why you don't listen to the news. I mean, you can form your opinions off the news, but it's so hard to stay impartial. It's so hard to ever have a take that's not literally parroted what that person's saying. So we would have thought about the same religious questions from a different side. Yeah, probably. That's a cool it's a cool thought. I am from India. TikTok was banned 4 years ago. I mean, it might be a good thing for India. I'm just saying that banning something under the guise of national security that then creates legislation that can ban future things, I don't think that's a good precedent. If it was a one and done and there was like, TikTok's had this effect, they've done this, they've done that, they haven't complied with protecting children online, other various stuff like that, like, ban it. But don't create legislation that then you can ban things in the future, because that's taking away inherently it's restricting the First Amendment, which you don't want to do. I think the First Amendment's the only reason why this country's still around. This country still has a glimmer of hope. I mean, depending if you're a Democrat or not, you don't think there's hope, but I think there's at least always the chance that we can get things back together. Bro. I mean, India and China hate each other. They like hate each other. They're like enemies. How often do you stream? I try to stream like once a day, sometimes two times, sometimes longer than others. I don't know. Right now I've been going for about an hour. I'm gonna end it in a few minutes, but yeah, I've had streams where I do it for 5 hours. Like it just depends. I don't even necessarily think TikTok's a good thing. I just think whenever you open the doors to censorship, whenever you give the government power to regulate speech, it's never a good idea. No matter who you are, like, I don't care what you're saying online, it's like, you should be allowed to say it. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, like, don't come after people, obviously don't say crazy things, but like, you should at least be allowed to say it, you know what I mean? I say that as I remove a message. What time is it? 10:30. I think I'm gonna end it now. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. It's a pretty fun stream. Yeah, it's a good time. Probably do it again, probably same time tomorrow. You asked the personal question? No, I answered it. What do you mean? Yeah. Have a good night. Thanks for everyone that came and hung out. Hope everyone.